still good
We've
night.
got 50 minutes before it's morning.
Yes, yeah. Quite. How has he become so unpopular in such a small space of time?
All the things work together. The inflation has gone down, but not enough for people. Unemployment is up around 6%. There is the carbon tax in place on fuel that has Western Canada furious with him. Recently, he asked his finance minister, deputy prime minister, president of his fan club, basically, Chrystia Freeland, to step down as finance minister. And we never found out the reason, but people think it's because he wanted to replace her with Mark Carney, who is not an elected member of parliament, but who is your former Bank of England governor.
We didn't like him much here, to be honest.
Who is our former Bank of Canada governor. Oh, well, you know what? He's the top name right now to replace Trudeau as Liberal leader.
Really?
Among Canadians. Yeah.
Don't do it. If I were you, I would absolutely warn anyone that knows anything about politics not to do that. Let's have a look, though, at what Trudeau said in addition to resigning.
Pierre Poilievre's vision for this country is not the right one for Canadians. Stopping the fight against climate change doesn't make sense. Backing off on the values and strength and diversity that Canada has always worked to pull itself together on is not the right path for the country. Attacking journalists, the CBC institutions, that's not what Canadians need in this moment. We need an ambitious, optimistic view of the future, and Pierre Poilievre is not offering that.
And that's his opponent, of course, but of course he's not offering anything either because he's leaving.
Well, he is, and he's managed to hold off being a victim of a non-confidence vote that would have taken place this week by proroguing Parliament. He went to the Governor-General again, my time today, and asked for Parliament to be prorogued. And as a result of that, they have until March 24th before anyone can introduce a non-confidence vote. Could bring us to a May election. That time, though, is breakneck speed that they would have to come up with a new party leader, have him sworn or her sworn in as prime minister, and also have a speech to the throne, all in the next few months. And if the government fails after that, we could be at an election poll early in May.
Right.
And,
so it's all gone a bit wrong, hasn't it?
But the biggest problem, the biggest problem with this is the timing of January 20th, with Trump coming in as president of the U.S. and threatening to introduce tariffs right away. We've got a government at this point that the prime minister says his cabinet ministers will stay firm. They're on guard. Their number one concern would be the leadership, but it would be to protect Canadian rights. And it's hard to believe that at such a vulnerable point, everything has to be frozen to go into a leadership election.
Yeah, it is absolutely incredible what's going on. Eileen, good to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed. Eileen Bell, a radio news manager and anchor at Chorus Entertainment there in Alberta, Canada, where Justin Trudeau seems to have thrown himself under the bus, which is an unusual thing for a leader to do, but he's probably long overdue. And there he is meeting Keir Starmer. Everybody that Keir Starmer meets, of course, falls prey to the curse of Keir Starmer.